Let's begin in a comfortable cross-legged position. And if you like, you might pull the flesh of your buttocks back behind your sit bones. This just allows the bones to connect with the earth a little bit more and just maybe slightly tilts the pelvis to create a little bit more ease in the upright posture. And I invite you to close your eyes, bringing your awareness inward, feeling your buttocks resting into the earth, releasing the bones down. And let the floor of the pelvis release down as well. The walls of the belly relax open. Feeling into the shoulders, letting the shoulders release and relax down toward the ground. Let the crown of the head lift up toward the sky. And start to feel the breath in that upward motion, moving from the belly to the chest. Expanding the breath fully into the lungs. And with the palms down on the knees, we can begin to move the spine with the breath, pulling to the knees as you inhale, bringing the chest forward and the eyes up. And then exhale, rounding, tucking the chin, releasing away from the knees. And just finding the rhythm of your breath as it fully expresses itself through the movement. Last one. And then we'll release the legs and Come into a pinwheel position with the feet both facing left. The left foot at the right foot at the left thigh. We'll bring the left hand to the foot and the right hand to the knee, and then rock. Lifting knee, lifting foot, moving with your breath, creating a rhythm to your breathing. So the movement can certainly happen a lot quicker than the amount of time it takes to breathe a nice long inhale and exhale. So maybe see if you can let the breath set the pace rather than the movement. And then releasing down. And then bring the right hand to the ground beside you and really press the left sit bone into the ground as best as you can. And then we'll reach the left arm over, drop the right shoulder down away from the ear, turn the gaze up, and keep pressing down into the left buttock and out long through the left fingers. And then breathe long up the left side. Good. And then we'll just move that right hand a little bit back. Maybe come onto the fingertips. Lift your hips up. And bring that left arm back. Drop your head back. And I like to press into the tops of my feet to help get my hips under me even more. And then try to breathe spaciously into the front of your body. Relax the head. Release it back. And then slowly lower the hips down. Place that left hand behind you onto the floor. And keep your head dropped back. Breathing wide across your collarbones. And then slowly lift your head, fold over and to the right, reaching across with your left arm, pressing into your right hand to keep your left hip back and down. Relaxing down with the torso as you exhale. Feeling the breath traversing those back left ribs. Making space as you inhale and relaxing as you exhale. And then roll yourself up. Bring the left foot over to the outside of the right leg. Hug the knee toward the right shoulder and lift the spine taller. Keep holding on to the knee with the right hand and inhale the left arm up. Get taller, 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 reach, and then stay tall as you exhale, turn to your left. Bring the hand down behind you and press into your left hand as you inhale the spine up and then exhale and turn. You can leave your right hand on your knee or you can cross the elbow over the thigh. Bring index finger to thumb and then move that toward your heart center. And with each inhale, get longer and taller. And with each exhale, relax and turn, reaching your eyes back behind you. And inhale back to the front. And walk that left foot over to the right a little bit more, letting the knees come as close to stacking as possible. Sitting down into your sit bones. Bring the right arm up, inhale. Exhale the hand onto the back. And then bring the left hand behind you and walk it up your back toward the right hand. If you can clasp your left fingers with your right fingers. If you have a towel, you can hold it with your right hand and climb up it with your left hand. Breathing deeply in and completely out. Good. And release the hands. Fold over your legs. Relax the arms. Let the elbows hang toward the ground. Spread the breath wide across your back. Maybe even feeling it across your hips or imagining it. The brain doesn't really distinguish between what we imagine and what is real. Kind of is the same in the brain. So you can imagine something and kind of form the neural patterns for that to be a reality, and then you can find after time that it is a reality. And then roll yourself up, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release down. And then slide that right leg out. Fold it behind you, coming into a pinwheel on the other side. Left hand on the knee, right hand on the foot, coming into rocking horse. Lifting, rocking, breathing, resting. And relax down. Bring the left hand to the ground beside you and use that to press the right sit bone and hip down, and then reach the right arm over to the left. Drop the left shoulder away from the ear. Turn your gaze up, pressing down into the sit bone and reaching out through the hand. And then bring that left hand back and press into the hand, maybe just the fingertips. Lift the hips. Drop your head back, reach your arm back, and press your hips forward. Breathe up into it and fill your front body with that breath. Relax your head and arm back as you exhale. And release the buttocks down. Bring the hand to the ground behind you. And head is back. Heart is lifted. Feeling the breath coming up into your heart. Lift your head up slowly and fold over your legs, mostly over that left leg, reaching the right arm across on the diagonal, pressing strongly into your left hand to send the hips and sit bones back. And with each exhale, let the weight of your torso release toward the floor. Get longer as you inhale. And slowly lift yourself up. And cross that right foot over to the outside of the left thigh and hug the knee toward that left shoulder. Forgot to mention on the other side, but if your sit bones are not able to be on the ground in this posture, then please straighten your left leg. And then lift up tall through your spine, reaching your head up to the sky. Inhale the right arm up. Get even taller and stay tall so you're not collapsing as you turn. You're turning on the vertical axis, bringing your right hand close behind you, pressing into it to get taller still. Inhaling exhaling, turning, and then you can keep your hand at your knee or cross your elbow over. Bring index finger to thumb in Gyan Mudra, and then move that toward your heart center, looking over your right shoulder. Continue to get tall and long with each in-breath, and soft and fluid so that you can turn on your out-breath. Inhale back to center. If that left leg was straight, bring it in, and then walk the right foot over to the left, trying to stack the knees. Inhale, left arm up. Bend the elbow, bring your hand to your upper back. Bring the right hand behind you. Walk the hand up your back toward or even to the left hand. And release the arms and fold over your legs. Deep breath in, exhale. Relax over. Let the arms relax. Let the elbows droop down. Let the head hang heavy. Empty all the air out, drawing the belly in toward the spine. And on an inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale the arms down. Release the legs. Shake them out. Rub the knees if that would feel good. And then come over onto hands and knees. And we'll bring the hands a little bit in front of the shoulders. Take a breath in, curl the toes under, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, lift the knees and press the hips back. Inhale, press forward through the fingers, lengthening back through the hips. Exhale, press back through the thighs and down through the heels. Pull the shoulders down the back so that you're taking the space out of the shoulder joint. You want the shoulders to hug the back. And then keep shifting weight from the fingers to the heels. Dropping the chest, dropping the head. Slow, long breaths. And then step the feet wide. Have the heels as wide as the baby toes. Walk the hands in. And then either bring the arms back behind you, out to the side for a little more challenge, or out in front of you for more still. And then inhale and lift yourself up. Take the arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach left. Let the left arm hang down. The right arm lift up with the palm facing right. And then just drop. Every time you exhale, release with that hand not touching anything, just hanging down. And inhale up, arms out. Exhale, reach and release down to the right. The left arm is up with the palm facing left. With every exhale, sink the body down. Letting that right arm just hang without touching. Keep the front leg straight. So it's not a triangle pose. The feet are both pointing straight ahead. The right arm is not touching the leg, and the left palm is facing left rather than right. So it's different in all those respects. And inhale up, arms out to the side. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Notice the thumb that's on the outside. Roll the shoulders back and in as you lift the hands away from your body. Take a breath across your chest. Exhale and fold over, lifting the hands, dropping the head, lifting the belly. Lengthen the breath. And then release the hands. Fold over your right leg. You might like to reach your left arm out longer and pull that left hip back. And then relax as you exhale over the leg. And then walk the hands over to the other side, laying the torso down over or toward your left leg. Maybe reaching out with the right arm, pulling back with the right hip. Breathing long through the whole body, dropping into it as you exhale. then walk the hands center and walk them back behind your legs, bringing the palms down. Keep walking the fingertips as far back behind you as you can, and then take a deep breath in, and then pull the fingertips forward in the direction of your head, bringing your head in the direction of your hands. And then bring the arms either back or out or forward again, lifting the torso to the height of to parallel to the floor, and then come all the way up, lifting your arms up overhead and sending your hands back behind you, taking your gaze up and back, lifting your chest. And then come back up, release the arms down, drop the chin to the chest. And bring your head back to neutral, and then just bring the heels in. Bend deeply into the knees, drop the tailbone, almost like you're tucking it under. Arms out to the side, bend the elbows, but keep the elbows at the height of the shoulders so it's not this, but rather this, and then send the elbows back, drop the hips down, breathe. Okay, now we're going to start to twist. Exhaling as we twist, inhaling through center. The movement and the breath are going to be rapid. Make sure you're coordinating them. Exhaling, 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 exhaling. And step together. Inhale, lift the arms up, bring the index fingers up, but the rest of the fingers interlaced. Hold the breath. Lift up from the base of the spine, lift up from the floor of the pelvis, lift the navel in and up, lift the throat up, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, press the eyes up toward the sky, holding the breath as long as you can. When you need to exhale, release the arms and fold over your legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold again. And then just rock a little bit. Inhaling, shifting weight toward the toes. Exhaling toward the heels. Doesn't have to be a big movement, just a little shift. It can be big though if that would serve you. Press the thighs back and out like you're trying to splay your sit bones wider. Good. And then let the knees bend. Take hold of opposite elbows and reach the elbows forward and send weight into your heels. Breathe long and deep. Pull the navel up toward your nose. And then lift your body, but keep your knees bent. Release your elbows and take the arms up. Pull the shoulders down your back. Keep the heels on the ground. Sit down into an imaginary chair. Come to standing. Release the arms down. Close the eyes. Feel the connection your feet make with the earth. Notice the connection you make with your breath. Maybe noticing the contrast between that heaviness and groundedness and lightness and airiness. Letting both exist. And then let the knees bend again and bring weight into your left foot. Inhale the arms out to the side. Exhale the right arm under the left. Bring the backs of the hands toward each other or to each other, or even wrap the hands around till the palms touch. And then lift the elbows. Feel that left foot solidly on the ground. Open your eyes and let your eyes lock solidly on a spot in front of you. And with that left leg nicely bent, you can cross the right leg over it. I find sitting down and it helps bending the knee more. Maybe you can even hook the foot behind your calf. Keep the elbows lifted. Pull the navel back, lowering down those sit bones. Steadying your mind by focusing your eyes and focusing your attention on your breath. And release. Nice job, Michael. And close the eyes. Feel the feet grounded. The breath spacious and full. Bending into the knees. Really dropping weight into that right leg. Arms out as you inhale, exhale, left arm under right, backs of the hands or palms of the hands together. Focusing your gaze in front of you on one spot. focusing your mind inside of you on your breath. Let nothing else enter your posture. And then when you're ready, cross the left leg over the right, sitting down, hooking the foot if that's within reach. Lifting the elbows, pulling the belly back, lengthening the back. Staying with your breath. And release. Coming back to stillness. Beautiful. And then step the right leg forward. Bring your hips to face forward so it will feel a little bit like you're turning them to the right. Press your left thigh back. Good. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale and come halfway forward so that the torso is parallel to the ground. Push forward into the right foot, sending the right hip back. And then bring the left hand down. If it doesn't come to the ground, then maybe rest it on the shin. But keep the leg straight. And then start to lift that right arm up, turning your gaze, turning your ribs. And then maybe that left hand can come closer to your right foot to deepen the twist, or maybe even come to the outside of the foot. As you inhale, lengthen the torso, pulling the chest away from the hips. As you exhale, roll the belly up and to the right. And release that right arm down. Just hang over that front leg. And bend the front knee. And lift yourself up. Step the foot back. Bring the left one forward. Square your hips to face front. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, come halfway over, hovering parallel to the ground. Push into your left foot, sending your left hip back. Feel the spine long and the breath flowing through it. And then on your next exhale, bring the right hand down to the ground, close to the foot. And then turning the left palm to face left, start to spin that arm up, taking your gaze up to the thumb. And lengthening back through that left hip and forward through the heart. Exhaling, the right ribs come under, the belly lifts up, and again that right hand can maybe come closer to the left foot and possibly even over to the outside for a deeper twist if you want. The hand can also just come onto the shin or a block if you have one. release the hand down. Just hang over the leg for a moment. And then bend into that left knee, step the right knee forward. Lower the hips all the way down. And then come on to the buttocks. Bring the hands behind the backs of the legs. Lift the feet. And then pull the hands toward the legs to help bring the back ribs and the chest forward. And then release the arms if you're able. Lift them higher if you want to work harder. Straighten the legs if you like. Bring the shoulders down into the back. Smooth, steady breath. And then slowly lower the legs down. Lift up and sit with your legs out and your arms up. If the arms were not up, bring them up. Pressing down into the thighs. And then slowly laying your body down onto the ground. Hug the right knee into the chest. Flex the left foot. Press the heel out as you pull the knee in. And then we'll bring that right knee over to the left. And then with the right arm, we're going to make big circles all the way around to the front of the body, over the leg, to the floor behind. Big circles. And then circle the other way. And then just let the arm rest out to the side with your head turned to the right. And then come back onto your back. Straighten out your spine. Straighten your right leg and hug your left knee in. The left toes can be relaxed, but the right foot is flexed, pressing the heel away as you pull the knee in. And then bring that left knee over to the right, all the way down. And we'll send that left arm up and overhead and in front of you and big circles around. Try your best to keep the arm straight. And then circle the other way. And then let the arm rest out to the left, turning your head to the left. And then come back. Straighten out your body. Lengthen your spine. Hug your knees to your chest. And then release the feet down. Lift your hips. Tuck them under. Release your legs. Shake them out. And if you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes now. And then let the arms rest out away from the body. Closing the eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the weight of the body into the earth. Inhaling deep. Exhaling out of the mouth, releasing the jaw. Lips slightly part. Inhale deep. Exhaling out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind. Thoughts, images, memories. Just let it all go. Bringing your full attention to the feeling of your breath. And then even letting that go. So that the breath comes to you rather than you taking it. And just feel the breath happening without your control. Resting the mind there. Resting the body on the ground. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart, little fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from side to side, feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center. Bring the soles of the feet together, the palms together, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Roll over onto either side, resting your head on the underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your attention on the experience of being here right now. How does it feel? Who are you in this moment? And then slowly press yourself up to sitting. Let your head come up last. If you sit cross-legged, sit in the opposite way we began. So in your non-habitual cross, let the sit bones sink down, the crown of the head lift tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.